There is a new bombshell allegation in the Epstein file that dead bodies are buried on one of the deceased financier's famous properties. There is an email. This is what it says. Did you know somewhere in the hills outside the Zorro, 2 foreign girls were buried on orders of Jeffrey and Madam G. Both died by strangulation during rough fetish sex.
Whoa.
So Zorro, by the way, is referring to Zorro Ranch. It's about 30 miles south of Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Oh, so that's fucking here. I thought this was on an island. Oh, shit.
Renowned Epstein accuser Virginia Giuffre testified that Ghislaine Maxwell ordered her to give the late former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson a massage at the ranch.
So if they did all this, or what they're alleging they did in New Mexico, imagine what took place on that island if shit went wrong.
I spent a fair amount of my time this morning looking at the files on Zorro Ranch. It's clear that crimes were committed there, and those crimes were never followed up on.
Exactly. Why would they follow up on them? They're a part of them, shit. They're homies, they're friends. They right there with Epstein doing it up.
What could you potentially find? What would be left over?
You're going to have skeletal remains at this point. These allegations purport that this happened so long ago. And so not only did they say that these are possibly minors, so you have smaller bodies that are potentially buried, and then the amount of time that has passed, it's going to be grown over. You're not going to be able to see, freshly disturbed ground as you would for someone who has maybe been recently buried.
Let's cut the bush. Look at all the shit she's naming. And they talking about this shit was, 9 years ago? And then who exactly is it we're looking for? Y'all going off an email just saying, hey, there's dead bodies out here, 2 girls? I doubt they do that.
Even if they find remains, you're saying it could be very, very difficult to establish A, identity, but B,
exactly,
cause and manner of death?
Absolutely. So whenever we look at dental records, we look at the shape of the jaw, we look for any fillings, any cavities, anything that may be present. Braces, for example, they come from someplace. So again, they're useless if we don't know a potential identity of the person.
And that's the fucking problem. 2 girls are buried. What 2 girls, nigga? I believe there was way more people that died from this shit, but you don't hear about that. Why? Because he has a cleaner. I'm telling you, he got a cleaner.
I cannot stress this enough that they cannot just go in there just digging and doing it very roughly. It needs to be layer by layer by layer, and it is a very time intensive.
And they don't know where to start, and that's a lot of fucking land, and we're wasting our time talking about this, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Shout out to the beautiful lady showing that she knows her shit. But in this situation, we all know nothing's gonna happen. They're not gonna go look for no bodies on Epstein's Zorro Ranch, because the powers that be, these rich ass niggas, ain't letting it happen. Why? Because it's a waste of fucking time, and they don't want secrets to come out because they're a part of them, their goddamn self.